Hey, what is up everybody, it's your boy Roball back again on another video on Dragon Ball Z Final Stand. Now guys, for this video, it is about Super Saiyan 4 and how it has actually been confirmed in Dragon Ball Z Final Stand. And I'll get to that in just a little bit. I just want to explain to you guys what Super Saiyan 4 is and where it came from. So Super Saiyan 4 comes from Dragon Ball GT. GT means Grand Tour. So GT was by Akira Toriyama, and that's a series that did not have a manga, and a lot of people think it's not canon because it didn't have a manga. Quick little side note that Akira Toriyama was credited as author, but it wasn't really the writer for it. But he doesn't consider it actually canon. He sees it more as a side story, which is like an OVA basically. And I can agree with that. But the thing is, it was never confirmed. The thing is, people like Christopher Sabat, the guy who makes Vegeta's voice actor, the guy who's also the voice actor for Piccolo and everything, he said he doesn't think it's canon. He doesn't think it's canon. He said it's practically no longer canon. But Akira Toriyama never confirmed or denied whether or not it was canon. But anyways, guys, Super Saiyan 4 is achieved in the series by Goku first, then Vegeta and everything. A lot of people want Gohan to get it as well, but like, of course, he didn't get it. So what happened was Goku was fighting Baby, who took control of Vegeta, and then he decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna transform, and he transformed into a great ape. But the great ape turns out to be the the Super Saiyan great ape, the Super Great Ape. I think that's what it's called. Give me 1 second to find out what it is. So it is called the Golden Great Ape, guys, but not only that, it's not just Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan, which is a non-canon way, got it, but also Broly has it too in video games. I think Broly has it in like some clips and footage that you can see, but it's not really canon in my opinion. I think it's just people like wanting that and they added it anyways. But guys, when it comes to Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4 is practically unobtainable by many people. And what it is, Super Saiyan 4 is basically returning to your primal roots as a Saiyan and going back to like your monkey state and everything. So like, you know how they turn into a great ape? That is like their primal roots. That's what they were before, but before they took the humanoid form. So then when they take that primal form, they become like a Super Saiyan 4 with the fur on them, but their fur goes red instead of gold or brown or something like that. They go red, and they get like the black bangs and everything, all the black hair or whatever, and they also get like the red thing under their eye, the eyeliner or whatever. It's pretty cool. Super Saiyan 4 is really cool, guys. It is a 10 times boost to Super Saiyan 3, I think, so it's not as strong as God. If you guys got triggered by my last videos in which I said it was stronger, keep in mind it was a joke, and a lot of you guys get triggered by that. But anyways, so when it comes to Super Saiyan 4, it is very old actually. Just GT is pretty old, but Super Saiyan 4 is pretty old. A lot of fans really do want it in Final Stand. Now, what I'm about to show you guys is actual proof of Snake World, the owner of Final Stand, the only the one of 2 developers on the game, saying that Super Saiyan 4 is going to be added alongside Legendary Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Rose. Now guys, if you look at this image right here, Snake says, Snake, don't mention me, I was posted in November guys. He said prestige levels will give access to Legendary Super Saiyan Rose, and SSJ4, Super Saiyan 4, and False Super Saiyan. Oh yeah, and the reason why I know this is true with like no hesitation is because I had my friend who's in the chat check for me. He confirmed that it is true. Snake did message this, so it is real. It's not fake whatsoever. I didn't forge this. It's real, guys. Oh yeah. Now guys, as replacements for other abilities, okay, so it's going to be replacing other forms. Super Saiyan 4 is probably going to be replacing other forms, guys. I think False Super Saiyan is going to replace like Super Saiyan or maybe like the Awakened Super Saiyan state. And I think Super Saiyan 4 is going to replace something else in the future, something around Super Saiyan Rose's level. Now, when it comes to these forms, guys, I will be making a False Super Saiyan video in the future as well, guys. Don't worry. If you guys like this video, please tell me if you like it, guys. Like it, and I'll know that you guys want me to do a final False Super Saiyan video, guys, okay? So when it comes to the Legendary Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Rose, those have already been added, and we know that Legendary Super Saiyan replaced Super Saiyan 3, and Super Saiyan Rose replaces Super Saiyan Blue, and Super Saiyan Blue times 10 Kaioken. Now that makes sense, because Super Saiyan Rose is like the Super Saiyan Blue, but for gods and everything. It's like the God Awakened state. When you're actually a god, you can go to this form. But when it comes to Super Saiyan 4, a lot of people know that Super Saiyan 4 isn't as strong as the other forms. Now what I think Super Saiyan 4 should be, I think that it should be like this. I think it should be where the player's Super Saiyan 4 state either replaces Super Saiyan God, or it's before Super Saiyan God, and then you can get Super Saiyan God after that. Now Super Saiyan 4, I think it shouldn't be too weak. I think it should be getting quite a bit of a stat boost. Now we know that Legendary Super Saiyan gets a 200 stat boost to everything. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 could get a 300, maybe to 400 stat boost to everything. It really depends. Well, not Legendary Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 4, sorry. Super Saiyan 4 could get like a 300 to 400, or 250 to 300 is what I'm thinking. Something good, you know what I'm saying? Because it has to be something good. It can't just be weaker than Legendary Super Saiyan, because it is stronger than Legendary Super Saiyan. It is the primal state of the Super Saiyans and everything like that. But guys, another thing that I want to point out is that when Snake mentioned this, everybody saw and everything, but everybody ignored Super Saiyan 4 and False Super Saiyan. Everyone just started caring about Legendary Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Rose, but everybody ignored Super Saiyan 4. What is going on? Like, Super Saiyan 4 is one of the most important states to ever been added like a transformation. And we know Super Saiyan God, Blue, and Kaioken times 10 are very important forms, as well as Rose. That's like some pretty important forms, but Super Saiyan 4 is pretty high up there in the list of forms that players remember even today. When it comes to other forms, Super Saiyan 4 is something that people really want to see in the game as well. But guys, now I want to get onto the thing that I really think you guys should know: how much I think Super Saiyan 4 should cost. Now, in my opinion, I think that Super Saiyan 4 should cost somewhere around 50,000 Zenny, maybe all the way up to 300k Zenny, but I think around the range of 100k to 200k is a very good range. Maybe 150k is a really good price, because Super Saiyan 3 costs quite a bit, and then like Super Saiyan God does cost quite a bit as well, and I think all the other forms cost way more than 200k, so I think we need to keep it around below 200k or like 300k or something like that, somewhere below those two forms, and then above 50k as well. And I think for the requirement, I think it should be the Super Saiyan God level requirement. I think it should be 270 or maybe 230, 250, somewhere around there, so that players can access it at a decent level. You know what I'm saying? A decent level around 270 would be really, really good to unlock Super Saiyan 4. And I don't really think it should replace any forms, but if it would replace a form, like Snake said, it should probably replace Super Saiyan God, because we already know that Legendary Super Saiyan replaces Super Saiyan 3, so there's no point in really replacing Legendary Super Saiyan. If you're going to get Super Saiyan 3 or Legendary Super Saiyan and then Super Saiyan 4 to replace those, it doesn't really make sense. It's kind of a waste of a grind for prestiging, you know what I'm saying? Because Super Saiyan 4 is probably going to be added for a second prestige, or on the first prestige as well, but depending on what your level requirement is and everything like that. So I think level 250 to 270 is a really good requirement for the level, and then for the cost, I think it should be around 50 to 200k, maybe 300k max, and yeah. But when it comes to other forms like Super Saiyan Blue and Time Senkai Ken, I think Rose should be the one that replaces those. Like Rose should replace those, and I think everything should be unlocked before Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct should be the final form you unlock in the game. I think that should stay true to the game, all that stuff. But guys, I think when it comes to release date of this, I really want to talk to you guys heavily about the release date of Super Saiyan 4. I think it really should come in another video, but I'm going to talk about it briefly in this video, a little bit longer than usual. But in my next video, maybe the future video after that, I'll be talking about like a GT update, what I think the GT update should include, what it should do to the other maps and everything, all that stuff. So when it comes to Super Saiyan 4, we don't know too much information about it on Dragon Ball Final Stand. Now what I think is going to happen, I think it's going to be released sometime around February to March, because maybe Snake wants to pump out a few other updates or work on other games, because I know that Snake is working on some other games right now. I'll be making a video on that as well, like what games he's working on or future games that he could be making that other people couldn't really make as good as he could. But when it comes to Super Saiyan 4, I think it'll be released around February, early February to early March, somewhere around there, because those are some really good dates to give out release dates and everything, or release stuff, because January is like when people are trying to get back into school, and I think February is a really good date because everyone's used to school, they're accustomed to it, and March is actually a perfect date as well, because a lot of people have spring break in March to April. Somewhere around there would be a really good date to add it to. But Super Saiyan 4 alongside a GT update would be really, really smart for Snake to do. But when it comes to Super Saiyan 4, do I think it will be added? I think it will. Now, this shout out that he had was literally 2 months ago in November. It's January right now. It was posted in November, guys. And the thing is, everyone's ignored it. Like, everyone knows that it's been there, but a lot of people don't really talk about it anymore. People want Super Saiyan 4 to be added, but the thing is, it hasn't really been added anywhere. There's no like confirmation from Snake of it. A lot of people really want it. Main wants it, Regis wants it, I want it. We all really do want it, but when it comes to Super Saiyan 4, there's no confirmation from Snake other than this shot right here. Now, this shot was made in his Discord chat for Final Stand. There's no code for it because he closed it down to everybody because a lot of people joined. Hopefully, I'll get in there someday, guys, and I'll give you guys sneak peeks if he allows me to do it. But when it comes to this, I saw this, and I'm like, boy, this is important. I need to talk about this to you guys. You guys need to know about Super Saiyan 4 and whether or not it's coming. But yeah, guys, I really do think Super Saiyan 4 will be releasing soon, probably around February to March, if he does catch wind of what people are saying. If he's watching these videos, and I know he does watch our videos, I think he really should be working on a GT expansion, because GT expansion will be very, very smart for him to do. So many players would really appreciate it. A lot of people complain, oh yeah, if he had a GT or Super Saiyan 4, I'd quit the game instantly. Go ahead, but you're still going to play it. I can guarantee you're still going to play the game, my guy. But the thing is, when it comes to Super Saiyan 4, of course it's not stronger than Blue and God. But the thing is, he still has to add it someday, because people really do want more expansions to the map. GT would add so much expansions, and I'll talk about that in a future video, because I know you guys really want to know about what I think could be added to the GT update and everything. I think it's very, very important to do that. But when it comes to other map updates as well, like Otherworld that I really want in the game, I'll be talking about that as well. Maybe give you guys a little bit of like my opinion and like what he could do for Otherworld, go more in depth than I did with my earlier video, like with the updates and everything. But when it comes to Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken and everything, I don't think those are going to be replaced. I think Super Saiyan 4 is going to be a predecessor to Super Saiyan God, if not a replacement to Super Saiyan God. Although I think it should be a predecessor, not a replacement, because a lot of people would complain if it replaces Super Saiyan God because it might not be as strong as Super Saiyan God. But if it's stronger, it kind of doesn't make sense because power scaling. But the thing is, Final Stand doesn't really have its own power scaling unit, so it kind of makes sense for Snake to do whatever he wants. It's his choice. Doesn't matter. We can like request everything. Snake's gonna do what he wants. It's his choice completely. But I think he really should add a GT expansion and a Super Saiyan 4 update ASAP, because adding False Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 4 would be so dope. A lot of players would be playing this game so much more because Super Saiyan 4 looks so awesome. Now, we know that Super Saiyan 4 is already added in the game as a custom shirt that you can wear. If you go to the island store where you can get your haircut, you can also wear the shirt and everything. A lot of people know it looks like Goku's thing, but to me it looks like Gohan's, even though it is Goku's design, but someone just colored it wrong for the belt. The belt's usually like a dark blue, but for this they colored it a really light blue. And Gohan Super Saiyan 4, which is not canon whatsoever, his Super Saiyan 4 has a light blue belt because of his whole like demon armor from Piccolo and everything. But anyways, back to the subject at hand, guys. I really do think Super Saiyan 4 will be added in the future. I hope it does. And guys, I hope you guys hope it be added too. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. Guys, make sure you like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. I do daily Final Stand. I'm trying to do daily Final Stand videos, and I'll be doing some other games as well pretty soon, guys. So don't fret if you don't like Final Stand. I'll be working on it soon, guys. Till then, it's been your boy Roball. Hope you guys join my group, Discord chat, and cop the merch. Link is down below to that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.